Oscar Madison with this 1971 Ford F-Series. Let's take it straight to Eric and learn more about this one. Eric, over to you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming out tonight. So tell me about our Woody here.
Well, it's a 1940 Woody.
Okay.
It was a steel two-door car, sedan car, before we started with it. Cut it off a couple inches behind the windshield and made a Woody body on the back.
So this wasn't a Woody when you bought it?
Never was a Woody.
Nice.
It's authentic as if it were a Woody. All the profiles of the wood is correct. All the interior is correct as far as the wood is concerned.
Beautiful car.
It has
Suicide doors and it.
Suicide.
Woody's
Yes.
never had suicide
Right,
doors.
right.
all the originals would have been a four-door. This is a two-door because I wanted a hot rod, so that's what we got.
So you knew what you wanted when you got
We
into this
did.
project.
Yeah, I had a 40 Ford Coupe in high school, a chop top hot rod with a
Okay.
flathead, and wanted something a little different. I've always been a woodworker, so I thought we'd just make a wood body out of it and combine the two.
I got
So
you.
we got the hot rod and the Woody.
Well, you did a beautiful job here.
We love
Beautiful car. Enjoy the cruise, and thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Well, thank you for having us.
All right, Fred, back to you, buddy.
Well, of course, as darkness descends here at 9 Mile Woodward, we're sort of shaded our sight lines. We called out the F-Series, but really it's the 1940 Ford Custom Woody station wagon.
Yeah, well, as you say, we got the sunscreen up and we can't actually see the cars anymore. But this is a wonderful car, beautifully restored, very authentic, the right wheels. And, you know, when you think about the popularity of SUVs today, we've had that before, because what the SUV is today used to be something that we called station wagons. They weren't all-wheel drive because there was no all-wheel drive back then, but if you look at the utility of having a passenger car-like ride and handling, passenger car-like steering, and at the same time all of that space in the back, a rear hatch, 3 rows of seats, and people say, where did SUVs come from? SUVs are the legitimate sons of the former station wagons.
Well, there it is. I mean, this is sort of the evolution of design and styling, of course.
Well, and it's function. A lot of it is function driven, because these things were highly functional. You could take out seats, load up the whole back end. Same thing you do today with a Tahoe.
And so there was a period where it sort of went from station wagon to minivan, and the SUV
Well,
sort of
what
was ushered in
happened was
later.
the station wagons got lower and lower and lower. And if you make a station wagon low enough, it loses its functionality. And it wasn't until they started getting high again in the form of SUVs and crossovers, as people call it. But now they're drawing people who need space and who like to sit up high. But the wood is interesting because from one model year to the next, the wood almost never changed.